Hello, love. Happy full moon. Thank you for being here. In this video, I would like to guide you through a meditation. So I invite you to create some time and space for yourself and to get comfortable. And let's dive in. As you settle in, I invite you to just put your attention onto your breath. Just notice how you're breathing. And however you're breathing, take some nice breaths for yourself here. Allow your focus to shift to the rise and the fall of the breath in your body. Noticing the steadiness and that your breath is always here for you. And I also invite you to be aware of the support beneath you. Whether that's your chair, your bed, your pillow, the ground beneath your feet. You are held here. And as you continue to focus on your breath and allow yourself to become more relaxed, I'd like you to imagine that you've arrived in a little town that you've always wanted to visit. And you've noticed the glorious sunset as you arrive at a little street full of quaint little shops. And as you walk down the sidewalk, you notice one shop is really glowing with a warm, welcoming energy. You're being drawn toward it, and so you walk over and you notice some beautiful flowers outside the door and a lovely little welcome mat that makes you smile. You open the door and a little bell rings cheerfully, just bringing more of that welcoming energy. And the woman at the counter smiles at you warmly. She says, "Welcome. I'm glad you're here." You notice a little fireplace crackling in the corner of the store, a comfy couch with a few people sitting there, holding a warm beverage, chatting quietly. You notice a dog snoozing on a little fluffy bed by the fire. It just feels so cozy in here. It's one of those shops you walk into and you just feel so at home. And as you look around, you notice that this is unlike any shop you've ever been to. For on all of the shelves, there are just so many boxes, so many unique, ornate boxes of all shapes and sizes. There are heart-shaped boxes and star-shaped boxes. There are circle boxes and rectangle boxes and square boxes. Some are wooden, some are metal, some are glass. Some are carved intricately. Some are hand-painted, landscapes and animals. Some boxes are adorned with jewels and crystals. Some boxes just look so delightful to touch for their velvet or even a nice furry outside. You've never seen so many boxes in one place, and it's a little bit strange, but you just know that one of these boxes is for you. There's also a table at the back of the store. And there's many craft supplies and painting supplies and boxes that look like they are meant to be created. So you choose. You can find a box or you can create a box. Which one feels right to you? Just allow yourself to find the right box for you. And all of a sudden you just notice that your heart leads you to a box and it just almost glows as you pick it up. This is your box. And you take it to the counter and hand it to the lovely lady there. And she says to you, "I'm so glad you have found your moon box. This box is free of charge. All you must do is take to heart the message inside." You graciously receive the box, feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. You say goodbye to the shop owner and you walk out the door. You decide as the moon is high in the sky that this is the perfect time for you to spend some moments discovering what's inside your box and what it has to offer you. And you remember that at the end of this street, there's a beautiful garden. So you walk there. And as you walk into the garden, you notice that the moon illuminates some of the flowers. They are moon flowers and they're glowing. You also notice at the far end of the garden a little reflection pool and a bench beside it. And you decide this is your spot for tonight. So you go to the bench and you sit down. And you look at the reflection pool and you notice the beautiful full moon illuminating on the surface of the water. And as you look down at the box on your lap, you notice that it is illuminated as well. And you open it. And inside, the message reads, "This is your moon box. Gather, hold, and love parts of you that desire to be seen and put them in this box." And as you take that message to heart, you notice that there is something else in your box. A little trinket or reminder of a situation that you recently felt overwhelmed by emotion. You couldn't quite process it in that moment. So you decide that this is the time that you will take it to heart and you will process it. And you really take in the details of the situation. You allow yourself to be the observer and really look at what was happening and what might have caused this to happen. And it was uncomfortable at the time. That's why you were overwhelmed. But you allow yourself at this time as the observer to connect to the emotion that was in this situation. Maybe it was anger. Maybe it was frustration. Maybe it was confusion or anxiety. It could have been rage or sadness or grief. What is the overall emotion that you were experiencing in this situation? Allow yourself to name it here. Allow it to be okay. Emotions are energy in our body that desire to be processed. They are very human. We all experience them. And they are teachers. So just allow this emotion to come to the surface. And after you've connected to and named this emotion, you send your loving energy to it. Allow it to be wrapped in that beautiful loving energy from your heart. Send your loving awareness. And as you do that, what do you notice? Do the edges start to soften? Does the overwhelm lessen a bit? Just be with this for a moment, giving it your loving attention, holding it in your hands. Allowing the tears to fall if they need to. And as you give your loving attention, there's a message for you about this situation and this emotion. An action step. Maybe a boundary is needing to be created. Maybe you need to spend some time processing your emotion through journaling. Maybe you're ready to dance it off and move the energy through your body. Maybe if you were enraged, you could scream out loud. Just see what comes through, what needs to be done. Take that message in your heart. Promise yourself that you will take one small step. And as you make that promise to yourself, you see that this situation, this emotion, lights up with your love. It turns into your love. You have alchemized this emotion. It's like magic. Your love is the magic healing medicine you need. Now take that beautiful loving energy in. Maybe you feel more peace. Maybe you feel more wisdom. Maybe you feel comforted. Allow yourself to bask in that for a moment. This alchemy you have created. And when it feels complete, you can shut your moon box, knowing that as you go through your day-to-day life, when things feel too overwhelming to deal with in the moment, they can be held here. and that you will always create the time and space to process and learn from these situations that come in your life. I'd like you to bring your attention back to the support beneath you, the ground under your feet, your chair, your bed, your pillow. Just allow yourself to connect back to your breath and take a couple of nice breaths here. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and come back into the room. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I would love to know what you experienced in this meditation. Please leave whatever your moon box looks like. What did you see in your moon box? What message did you receive? Anything you'd like to share. I would love to hear about it. I honor you and celebrate you for being here with me today. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day.